Hello and happy Monday. We got a good one for you on Health Highlight. I'm Darron Wallace, joined as always by Wehrkamp, the owner of Fit Body Boot Camp. And we've been talking a lot about diet, and we're going to continue that trend today, but we're going to do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
We know a lot of you people are busy. Everyone's busy. You got places to be. You got to take the kids to school. You got to go to work. You got to do whatever you got to do. So a lot of times you're on the move, and you might not be able to, like we mentioned last week, make a protein shake at home. You might be able to make it at home and then take it on the go, but it's only a protein shake at the end of the day. We want to get in some hearty, full meals, and what better way than to focus on your health and fitness than by knowing where you can go on the go, get some fast food, but also eat healthy. CJ, tell the people a little bit about where we're at today.
Yeah, so super excited today. As you can see, a little bit of rain coming down, but we're at Crisp and Green, which is right on, what are we even on here? Western in 41st. So we're gonna check out Crisp and Green. They've been gracious to open up a little early for us to be able to come share what they have for all of you guys.
Yeah, so let's, without further ado, let's head inside and see what you can eat on the go.
Let's go.
All right, so we're inside. As soon as you walk in, you see this menu with all their different options, and there's a lot of colors, a lot of different things, a lot of different names, and they can all be a little confusing, overwhelming a little bit. We have an idea of what we want to get. I think we're going to go with a salad and a rice bowl. Probably two of the, definitely two of the healthier options you can have on the go. And CJ has a trusty menu over here. And what we really like about their menu is, like most places, they do show how much calories are in every different meal, but they also show different macros. So you got your fats, your carbs, and your protein. A lot of places don't really do that. And when you step out to the line, we've got someone gracious enough. We've got Olivia with Crisp and Green here today. She's gonna kind of walk us through a little bit. So tell us a little bit about what we're going to get and some of the benefits of what it is that we're about to enjoy.
Absolutely. So our grain bowl that we are going to be getting today is the Fiesta Bowl. On the Fiesta Bowl, you're getting a little bit more of a heartier salad. This is going to be one that you're more on the hungrier side. After the gym, come and grab this bowl. Definitely come grab it. We put all brown rice in there. We don't have any white rice or anything of that sort. We have Napa cabbage that we throw on there, fresh jalapenos, queso that we crumble from the wheel. We put chicken, and that's about 3 ounces of chicken that we throw in there. We have our fajita mix and our black beans that also get thrown on top. It comes with a fresh squeeze of lime on there, and then it's tossed with our jalapeno lime vinaigrette, and then salsa and pepitas are put on top for you guys. I like this bowl when I like it when I go out after a good workout. If I'm really hungry, I get this one. It's one of the more higher in calories, but it's one of the more ones that has most of it in there.
Yeah, I was just looking right here, and that Fiesta Bowl, it's got 42 grams of protein in that bowl. Like she said, it is higher calorie count, so we're getting over 700 calories, 60 grams of carbs, but like she mentioned too, perfect for like after a workout. If you get like a morning workout, this would be like a great lunch that's gonna really sustain you because those carbs, great for energy.
Yeah, and especially things that are higher in protein, it's gonna keep you full longer. So even though you may be getting that, higher calorie count, it might be good for most of the day. And things like drinking water and things like that, keeping your snack intake low, that's all gonna kind of offset it. So that's a really great option. And then tell us a little bit about the other option that we're gonna be enjoying today.
Absolutely. So the no prep cob, that's what you guys are also gonna be getting today. And that one is really, that's just, you get a cob anywhere we go. This cob I really enjoy because we're getting all complete fresh ingredients, a little bit on the different side as far as you're looking at a cob. On this cob we put spinach and kale on there. We also top it with cherry tomatoes and again unseeded jalapenos. We also put the queso fresco in there as well with hard-boiled egg and avocado. And then we add, it's about 1 tablespoon of bacon in there, so nothing crazy as far as that goes. And then again, that 3 ounces of chicken in there. And then that one comes with a fresh lime squeeze, that's what our fresh lemon squeeze. And it's topped with our jalapeno green garnish dressing. So something a little bit more on the different side. It's a phenomenal dressing as far as flavor and texture goes. That one's a really good one for if you're looking to get a lot in a little bit. So if you're looking to get your vegetables in there, you're looking to get your protein in there, you're staying safe with that salad, but it's a phenomenal salad with the tweaks that we make to make it our own salad.
So why don't we get started? And CJ, you were gonna
well, I just wanted to say the cool thing about that one, so we're gonna get 200 calories less than our grain bowl. A lot of that comes from eliminating the heavy grain that's in it, but we're still getting over 40 grams of protein in that bowl. And the thing that is so good about these fresh ingredients that are here available to us, so many times, and I know you probably at home feel this, in the afternoon you get like that mid-afternoon slump. Darren, you ever get that?
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of times that comes from eating like processed foods or eating the wrong type of food. It doesn't fill you up and sustain you. What happens is it fills you up, and then what happens is all of a sudden after you're full up, then you feel that crash. So you're not going to really experience that as much with these foods because they're whole foods, they're natural foods, and they're great for your body.
Yeah, it goes a long way getting some fresh ingredients. You can see all the different types of greens that we have here. Is there any sort of different benefits for each different types of greens that we have?
So obviously, as one knows, the darker the green, the healthier it is. I like to think that most of the greens that you guys choose here are going to have pretty much the same health base to it.
Right.
With obviously the romaine is a little bit better than the iceberg lettuce for you.
Sure.
So instead of doing that iceberg, we took that romaine to make it a lot more of a healthier choice for you guys. Kale and spinach, those are really great for you guys. And then mixed greens as well. That has spinach in there, that has a ton of different types of greens. So if you're not sure which green you want, you can just do all mixed greens and then that you get the benefits of all of them.
Yeah, I want to highlight what she just said right there was the darker the green, the more nutritional and better it is for you. Like when you're in this industry, you kind of like that becomes almost like common to us, but honestly, like that's a tip that a lot of people, you might not know that. So the darker the green, the more nutritional value you're gonna find in that green.
Yeah, we're all about that nutrition out here. So we already got our plate loaded up with looks like some kale and some spinach in one bowl and then some rice in the other. So now what do we got next?
Walk over here, and now I'm gonna start on top of the Fiesta bowl for you guys.
Look at that. Okay.
And all of these portions that we put are specifically made to make sure that it is a healthy salad. So the portions are very big here as far as making sure everybody is getting what they need, but not being skimped out of any ingredients as well.
One thing that people worry about, I think, when they're trying to maybe start a fitness journey or they're trying to eat a little bit healthier, they're worried about that they're not going to be able to eat the foods that they enjoy. What can you say about when people come here and they order their food? Do you find that people really are shocked by how much maybe they like an option here that maybe they didn't know they would enjoy? Because people think, oh, I have to eat all these, nasty foods, but you can eat really, really tasty stuff,
yes,
even if it's, healthier.
100%. I've had a ton of customers come into the store and be like, I did not expect that to be so good. And it really is. This Fiesta bowl is one where if somebody tells me, I'm not much of a salad guy, I'll be like, that's fine. We can get the Fiesta bowl. You know what a Qdoba grain bowl is? That is basically the same thing, but you got healthier ingredients in there for you.
Awesome.
Same thing, like if they're even not necessarily into wanting a salad, we have other options as well. And a lot of people love those other options that we have, such as our acai bowls or our smoothies and stuff of that sort. So I've had a ton of people come in and not expect to like what they got, and they loved it and tried something new on top of getting it.
Yeah.
And then I've had regulars for 2 years since now.
How long has Crisp and Green been open?
So this July we reached our 2-year mark.
Oh,
so
cool.
we're a little over 2 years now. And we've had a big client base, and it keeps growing, and it keeps growing. It's word of mouth. Everybody's seeing it. Everybody's looking at it and listening and hearing about it. And so over the years, we just keep getting bigger and bigger as far as people hearing about us, and it's awesome to get the word out there that we have nice, fresh, crisp, handcrafted salads for you guys in the community for you.
Right. Now this is the part I'm sure everyone's gonna like. You see some chicken, you're seeing all the good colors. You're not seeing as much green, so I know that's definitely enticing to some of the folks. But this is equally as important. This is where you're gonna get your lean proteins that'll keep you satiated, keep you full throughout the day. And you can see the portion of this. These are relatively pretty big bowls. I think this would fill up or satisfy anybody who's trying to get a quick bite to eat. And I mean, we're sitting around, we're walking and talking, but But I think if we weren't walking and talking, I mean, she's moving through this pretty quickly, so you can be in and out pretty quick. But I mean, how long would you say it takes to make one of these if you're not, you know, having a discussion while you're doing it?
Personally, for myself, it takes me about 30 seconds to get a salad done to you guys.
30 seconds.
That's fast food. That's fast,
seconds.
fresh, healthy food.
And if we are all staffed up and we have a line, we usually have one person taking each station over. And we like to get people down within 45 seconds to no longer than a minute is usually how long it takes.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. So right now I'm going to be dumping the bowls in and starting the dressings for you. With this one being the jalapeno lime vinaigrette, and our cob being the green jalapeno green goddess.
Okay. Now, are there any adjustments that you maybe make to these? Because I know there's different ways to make things. Like you can make a ranch with, you know, regular mayo. You can make a ranch with light mayo. Different sort of substitutions. Are those kind of substitutions the same thing that you guys do to make your ingredients maybe a little low calorie or anything like that?
We do. So a lot of our dressings have different. So like for example, some of our dressings, instead of using that mayo for like our ranch, we use a veganese and stuff of that sort. So there's different little things that we change in our recipes for our dressings. Otherwise, it's a pretty standard way to make a dressing as far as like our vinaigrettes, kind of adding the oil into your ingredients and stuff of that sort, and mixing up your veganese with your other ingredients as far as dressings go. One thing that I really like about our dressings is how many vegetarian and vegan options that we have. So if you don't eat dairy, if you don't do gluten, those are things that we have multiple dressings for people that pick through. Myself cannot have dairy, so I can think of 3 to 4 different vinaigrettes that I could personally use on there myself and not worry about an allergenic reaction to it. Or if they're vegan, there's plenty of dressings that don't have dairy in it as well. Gluten-free as well. Come in. We have so many options for gluten-free, and we have so many options as far as any fish allergies, peanut allergies, stuff of that sort goes.
So there's a ton of options if you have different allergies or food allergens or any kind of like sensitivity to foods. It sounds like you can come here and even let them know, and they can help you then find something that's going to be a good fit. So I think that's another hard thing is a lot of times people, especially like if you just find out you have certain like food allergies, you don't know what to eat or what you can or can't have.
Right.
So it sounds like Crisp and Green, they can help you out with that as well.
Yeah, they got you covered. So it looks like we're about finished up, I would say, or?
Sure are.
All right.
And then I do always ask, you guys have an option to put corn chips on your salads. Would you like to?
Oh, sure. I mean, we got to try it.
Why not? Yeah,
we got to
get
try it.
the full experience.
Absolutely. And I have some corn chips, and what we do with our corn chips is we like to put anywhere between 5 to 6 corn chips on there. It's a healthy portion for you, and then you still get to dip them in there and enjoy them.
Oh, yeah.
So this is how we're looking. We've got the Fiesta Bowl right here. This is it in its full glory.
And the no prob cob. Man,
So
that does look good though.
Yeah, no, it looks really. Both these bowls look really good. So again, this one's gonna clock in around a little over 700 calories, but you're gonna get 42 grams of protein, which is great. And this one, I think, was around maybe 500.
Yeah,
or
560.
so and just as much protein. So this just goes to show you can get different types of options. You can still get that protein in, which we both said last week. It's probably gonna be one of, if not the most important macronutrient that you can consume. But you got different ways of getting it in, and it took. For Olivia, it takes 30 seconds. Today it took a little longer, but I think if you're looking for somewhere quick on the go to get some food, I think Crisp and Green is the place to
option.
go. But of course, we have to taste it. So
we do. Let's go find a table. Let's taste it, and we'll have to let them know how it is.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so we can sit right over here. All right, we're all settled in. We've got, like I said, we got the Fiesta Bowl and the no prob cob. So I feel like let's not waste any time. Let's just dig in.
We got to try this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm about to make a mess. Don't get this on film if I
You
make
want
a
to get
mess.
a little bit of everything.
Dude,
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Let me try with a corn chip. That was the
secret
recommendation.
the secret on top. He said, I gotta try that corn chip.
Get a jalapeno on there.
Go for
get
it.
a little bit of a bite of everything.
Darren's being proper with his fork. I'm just using my fingers. You can use your fingers and still be healthy.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that works too. Really, really good. I have no complaints. And again, it just goes back to what we talk about. You can eat healthy. You can make little changes, little adjustments.
Yeah.
And still really enjoy your food. And especially, I think people think they can't eat fast food.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that you can't, but rather the quality, the kind of food that you're getting.
Yeah. And the thing is like this is fast food, right? Like she said, less than a minute, you're through it. The flavor already, just like 2 bites. Like a lot of times I fear like the bland, right? Like people fear the bland of health.
Right.
And there's no bland here.
Not
this
at all.
is full of flavor.
Full of flavor.
And the thing I love about we found out with Crispin Green, like it's a community of health and wellness, which is exactly what this show is about. We found out they do those workouts.
Yeah, every second Saturday of the second Saturday of every month.
Yeah.
They'll actually host free workout clinics. I think they said that they bring in different fitness or gym advisors, managers from the area, so they keep it local.
Yeah.
Excuse me. In the warm months, they'll have like a clinic. They'll run you through a workout.
Yep.
And when it's in the wintertime, they'll clear out these tables. And Crispin Green goes from your one-stop shop for quick food, and it goes to a fitness clinic. So they're all about not just feeding you, and they do it in a really, really, I think, beneficial way. With, where they show you the calories, they show you the carbs and fats and proteins. That's going above and beyond for the customer, and it goes a long way for somebody who's maybe new to this and doesn't know what to do, how to get into it, and how to do it maybe the right way.
Yeah, especially when you are focused on your nutrition and really focused on getting that protein. We talk about getting that protein, and we talk about wanting to make sure you're getting at least 100 grams a day. Well, here you can see exactly, like I'm getting 41 grams of protein in my lunch. And so you can know exactly how much you're getting. That macro breakdown is, honestly, that's amazing.
Yeah, it goes a long way, and it can make all the difference between, whether you're counting your calories or not, even just intuitively knowing what I'm eating. It tastes really good, but it's not really gonna set me back or push me too far away from my goals. So, I don't know about you, but I'd kind of like to get into the rest of this.
I want to keep eating.
Yeah, but I don't think you all want to see that. So we're going to cut it for now. This has been a great episode of Health Highlight. I think we were able to show you guys how you can enjoy and obtain fast food and still stay within your fitness goals. So that's all the time that we have. Be sure to check out CJ's podcast, Fit and Healthy Sioux Falls, streaming on all platforms, episodes every single week. You don't want to miss what he's got to talk about. Really knows his stuff. So thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll catch you next time.
Good.